What's going on, folks? It's me, the King of Commentary, your boy JC. Welcome to Warriors of Wrestling here in Staten Island, New York. This is Real One. We will be kicking things off with the Warriors of Wrestling Tag Team Championships as Shot Through the Heart takes on the defending champions in Devine Chaos, Makita, and Alex Devine. Will their high-flying action be enough to take on the loving action of Shot Through the Heart? We'll find out. But right now, we're going to take things to our announcer, Franklin Myers, to kick things off.
All right, Staten Island, are you guys ready for some professional wrestling here tonight? Oh, Staten Island, I know you can be a little louder. Are you guys ready for Warriors of Wrestling? I'm Franklin Myers. I'll be the announcer for you this evening. And welcome to Warriors of Wrestling! Contest here tonight is a tag team match scheduled for the fall, and it is for the Warriors of Wrestling Tag Team Championships! Introducing the challengers first, from your heart, at a combined weight of 460 Valentines, they're the team of the Real Life Cupid, the Silver Sniper, TJ Crawford, together they're known as Shot Through the Heart! I love you, baby.
Devine Chaos and we make it sure to flip the script. Run the other way, run the other way. So run the other way when you see us. Run the other way, run the other way, run the other way. So run the other way when you see us. Run it to say
their opponents at a combined weight of 395 pounds. They're the team of the Blood Raven Nikita, the Heaven Sent Kid, Alex Devine, and the Red and defending Warriors of Wrestling.
right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, the king of commentary, your boy JC. I am the voice of Warriors of Wrestling for this evening. Welcome to W.O.W's The Real One. What better way to kick off this evening than with tag team title action as Devine Chaos, Nikita and Alex Devine defend their tag team championships against Shot Through the Heart. We have TJ Crawford, the Silver Sniper, kicking things off with the Blood Raven, Nikita. And the fans are really letting Shot Through the Heart hear it already. From my first experience here at Warriors of Wrestling, it has not been easy, but these fans will come around eventually, I hope. And the lockup. Quick transition there from the Silver Sniper, has him in a waist lock, but Nikita breaking free, transitioning to one of his own. Breaking free already, the speed on display, quick roll-up. Nearly had him in the early moments of the matchup. We nearly had new tag team champions. In the beginning, I did say, how does Love fare against a high-flying tag team? It seems that Love is, well, pretty fast. Ducking that kick there, Nikita tossing Crawford into the corner, into the elbow, and in comes Alex Devine. The Heaven Sent Kid sent into the boots is Crawford, and the atomic drop and drop kick. And only a 1 count. Crawford looking for the tag, he gets it. In comes the real-life Cupid, W.O.W, and sweeping out the legs, and a drop kick to the head. Crawford feeling the effects of this matchup, but W.O.W, the fresher man, into the waistlock goes Devine. And building up separation with some help from the ropes, and just look at that. That's a show of love if I've ever seen it. Little bit of mind games between both teams and another pinfall attempt. Both men had the same idea on a double drop kick. Lining one another up, catches the boot. W.O.W looking at Ref Shady. What's gonna happen here? He just threw rose petals into the eyes of Alex Devine. I don't believe that's an illegal maneuver. That's not a weapon of any sort. In comes Crawford and a double bulldog and the kip up. Look at some style coming from Shot Through the Heart as more rose petals coming from the tights of W.O.W. And Valentine's Day is long over, but Devine Chaos nearly sent Crawford and W.O.W into each other. Reversing the waistlock and looking for a prom photo shot with their opponents. That is definitely unique. I hope everybody had their pictures ready. And another prom picture for the camera. But sent into the shoulder of Devine, who ducks that back elbow. And a shoulder tackle sends W.O.W to the outside. Crawford bouncing off the ropes into Nikita. Ooh, just dropping the knee onto the face. Back elbow. Back kick to the abdomen. And a little bit of a launch back elbow and a little bit of a knee. Devine Chaos unleashing chaos on Shot Through the Heart. And we know they love to fly. This is chaos in motion to the outside, wiping out both members of Shot Through the Heart. And just listen to this crowd. And now Nikita getting Crawford back into the ring. Feeding him to Devine, who meets him with a chop. to the skies. One of the most athletic arm drags you'll ever see, but good Lord, wiped out with a lariat out of nowhere. And right back on top of him, unleashing a load of right hands. Alex Devine in a bad way right now. And look, and Red Shady distracted by Nikita as Crawford has Devine in the corner. Grabbing onto the hair is W.O.W. And you can see the frustration of TJ Crawford. Very different from when he first came out through the curtain. Lighting up the chest of Devine, in comes W.O.W. Ladies and gentlemen, we very well may see new W.O.W Tag Team champions as they have taken control of this match. And look at that. Who do you love? Dropping the fist and a mocking pinfall at that. W.O.W disagreeing with the ref. Thought it was more than two, not quite. And it looks like that was just enough time to give Devine some recovery. No, I spoke too soon. As the knee goes to the abdomen and Devine back in the worst corner possible in this tag team contest. TJ Crawford trying to work on that arm, but lighting up the chest. Well, Crawford has a response. And Nikita, you can see him reaching for the tag. And that drop kick is going to send him a little further from his partner. Another 2 count for a shot through the heart. Oh, just stepping over him. That's not sportsmanship at all. And now pointing at Nikita. That's just adding fuel to the fire. Alex Devine, we know, is the angel to Nikita, while Nikita being the devil on Alex Devine's shoulders. Kind of an equal balance of power. My goodness. Boot to the midsection, and sprinkling the rose petals in mocking fashion out of the tights and kicking out the face of Alex Devine. Now has him at the neck. He could tap out. He is nowhere near the ropes. That is prime position for a submission hold. Now a side headlock there. More like a rear naked choke. As Devine, fighting to get back to his feet, delivers an elbow to the midsection. Another shot. Will that get it done? No! W.O.W tugging on the hair, forcing Alex Devine to the mat. And Devine again trapped in the worst corner possible. In comes TJ Crawford. Big right hand. Alex Devine needs to do anything he can to get to his tag partner Nikita, who is more at 100%, and he pushes Crawford off the top, but in comes W.O.W. W.O.W looking for a superplex. Devine staying seated as he sends W.O.W into his partner. And Devine gonna fly! My God! A corkscrew springboard into W.O.W and TJ Crawford. As Crawford spills to ringside. Here's an opening for Nikita to get into this match. But Nikita taken off the ropes and sent into the steel post by Crawford. I hate to say it, but that's smart tag team wrestling. Separate your opponents as much as you can, but Nikita tagged in. Forearm to W.O.W and another. Oh, what a super kick. TJ Crawford knocked out. That might be the end of him. W.O.W going on a ride off the shoulders. Oh! Snapping the neck with a knee. 1, kick out of that. Only a 2 count for the defending Warriors of Wrestling Tag Team Champions. It just goes to show you how much this tag team title means. Just shot through the heart. Oh, wait a minute, going for the pinfall. Another close count. Oh, Alex Devine with a huge leg drop. Taking out Crawford. Both men turning their attention to W.O.W. Go to sleep. And a flying headbutt. 1, 2. Another close call. TJ Crawford able to get in and break the pinfall just in time. But again, Crawford sent to the apron. And now this may be it. Has him in a gut-wrench suplex position, but W.O.W trying to break free. Unable to do so. Wait a minute. He does. Back body drop. Holding on to Nikita too. Smart maneuvers there by W.O.W. Oh, kicking Nikita. Crawford and Devine, one-on-one on the apron. He has him up, and W.O.W coming to the apron as well. Date night, and it hits head first on the apron, the hardest part of the ring. Alex Devine may be eliminated from this equation. Nikita may be on his own. Drop kick and a body slam. 1, 2, only 2. Both teams giving everything they have in this tag team title match. What needs to be done to secure the 3 count? And now, TJ Crawford went to the outside for a legal tag. I think that wasn't the right side. Needed to be on the proper one, and there you go. Going to Nikita. Oh! Looking for a double team maneuver, but Devine delivers the knee to the cranium. But Crawford kicking Nikita. Ducks the clothesline, Devine. Oh! Jumps right into a super kick. Off the ropes, clothesline. Went for a Superman punch and he got it. Nikita leaning on the bottom rope. Everybody down. Both teams giving everything they have. Hard hit after hard hit. Double team maneuver after double team maneuver. TJ Crawford delivering a right hand to Nikita. Nikita responds. And grabbed him by the hair, lining him up for a chop. Nikita responds, just an exchange of chops. Oof. Chops harder than the ones you'll find at the diner down the block. Oh. Both men just kicks to the face. Great minds think alike. W.O.W got the tag. And Nikita tags in Devine. If there is any way to describe this matchup, it is the lovely chaos. And now Devine trying to go for the attack, but W.O.W gets out of the way. Oh, ducks the clothesline to Crawford. More rose petals from the tights. Oh no, a miscue. Devine got out of the way, sent the rose petals into his own partner. And drop kicked, and that's gonna send Crawford to the outside. Kick to the gut. champions, Devine Chaos. Ladies and gentlemen, that was one hell of an opening contest. That was just match 1 here at Real One. In the end, a huge back and forth, unbelievable tag team action. Still the champions, Alex Devine and Nikita Devine Chaos. What's going on, folks? JC here for Warriors of Wrestling. I am with the real World Heavyweight Champion of Warriors of Wrestling, Roger Mendez. Roger, you have a big ladder match tonight. We're going to determine who the real Warriors of Wrestling World Champion is. You take on Mike Datello. How is your grappling and brawling style of fighting going to overcome the high-flying abilities of Mike Datello, especially in a ladder match?
You know what? I didn't know that tonight you're a stand-up comedian. Mike Datello's high-flying skills, because it is a ladder match, right? It's a ladder match. For everyone watching here tonight, everyone watching on YouTube when this comes out, it's exactly a ladder match. And I'm not an idiot. I understand Mike likes to fly around like a little flying squirrel that he is. But I'm prepared for that, because I look at this beyond just jumping off the ladder like a little spot monkey that Mike Datello is, because that ladder is a weapon that I could keep him down with, a weapon that I can hurt him with. And I hope his bald father is in the crowd watching tonight so he could see the pain that I inflict when that ladder hits the flesh. I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't nervous, because I am. I've been treated so well here in Warriors of Wrestling that now I'm in a barbaric match, a barbaric environment such as a ladder match, and I hear the doubters, I hear the naysayers such as yourself putting I am the real world champion. And tonight, when I reach for the gold, when I reach for the stars, no pun intended, everybody will see that what I've been saying is true. I am the real world champion.
Well, good luck.
Well, our following contest for you is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by Joey Ace, representing Bolini Club from York, New City, weighing in at 165 pounds, he's the Aquarius Demon.
Introductions. Max Bane trying to get the upper hand with a crossbody, and that's a response right there. A huge chop to the outside, and in goes Bane. And Glamzilla gonna scare off Joey Ace. Now Max Bane, you can see the height difference as he is just sent across the ring and met with a huge drop kick. Amping up and an avalanche in the corner. Nearly took the ring 2 inches to the left. Just ragdolling Max Bane. Both competitors looking to rebound after last month's show. We knew, the Bellini Club had a bit of a miscommunication, but Joey Ace looking to right his wrongs in helping Max Bane here tonight. Little refresher, time to recover on the outside. The referee telling him to get back in. There's no timeouts in wrestling, Max. Well, what are we doing here? Exactly, that's what I'm saying. No timeouts, and Glamzilla reminding Joey Ace to mind his business, and Max Bane able to get a shot to the knee. And with the height difference, that's very smart. You want to take out the legs of an opponent that is much taller than you, get him down to your level, and get some more offense in. And Joey Ace trying to get that leg as well. Come on, man. How dare you? Locking Glamzilla in the corner. Absolute disgrace. As Max Bane distracts the ref, and Glamzilla at a disadvantage in numbers. Max Bane with a headbutt. And finally, the referee notices Joey Ace, on the apron. And he gets ejected. There we go, get out of here. Good on the ref to do the right thing. The Bellini Club up to no good, doing their dirty tactics. But Max Bane continues his attack of that left leg of Glamzilla. Might break the ankle with some help from the ropes. Max Bane taking advantage of the 5 count he has to break that hold. And it's time to get toasty. Glamzilla met with Toasty in the corner. And Max Bane is wild up. Lining up for Toasty part 2, but runs into the hand of Glamzilla, who just sends him into the corner, unloading the forearms. And she's mad and ran right into the big boot. Her anger got in the way. Going once more again, the big boot there. Had to jump to meet the face of Glamzilla on the second rope. Didn't get the distance, but it was enough for Glamzilla to get in the huge kick on Max Bane. But again, we gotta keep an eye on that knee. Oh, you see that slam took a little bit out of Glamzilla. And a splash to follow. Wait a minute, he got ejected too. Joey Ace going to the top rope. What the hell? Oh yes, into the hands of Glamzilla. She has him by the neck. And a choke slam. Live and learn, Joey Ace. Live and learn. And that's not going to fare well for him, as he has one-on-one action himself tonight. And a glam bomb! The glam bomb in the center of the ring. Glamzilla wins.
Here's your winner, Glamzilla!
Max Bane threw everything he had at Glamzilla. The blindside attack to open the match. The variable being Joey Ace. But in the end, numbers were no factor in Glamzilla's victory.
match scheduled for one fall.
More tag team action here at Real One. We have the team of Holy Hell, Dylan Napalm, Anthony Esposito, taking on Abdul Nasir and Nick Andrews, the Hostile Collective. Abdul Nasir, the vet, kicking things off with Dylan Napalm. Looked like he wanted a lockup at first, but thought better of it. And a little bit of mind games to kick things off. Dylan Nasir said it's going to be an easy night, but he hasn't done anything yet. Nick Andrews trying to get behind his partner, but if it's an easy night, show us. Throw in some offense. What are you doing? Well, that's just going to ignite a fire under the burning angel, who's always burning. And there you go, driving Nasir into the corner, tagging in Anthony Esposito. Off the second rope and working on that arm, a double axe handle. And now continuing to wrench at the arm. Abdul Nasir again in the worst corner. Back in comes Napalm. Off the ropes. Leapfrogs over, but taken out by Napalm. And into the front facelock, and that's going to send him back into his corner. Continuous tags, smart tag team wrestling by Holy Hell. Off the ropes, and a shot to the midsection. And an inverted DDT. But not enough for 3. And back into that front facelock. another tag for Holy Hell. Oh, that's a drop kick and a side Russian leg sweep combination. But Nasir, quick to roll out to ringside. You can see the frustration on his face. Doesn't know what he has to do to get out of this situation. And Nick Andrews, the only one cheering for Abdul Nasir. The Staten Island crowd clearly has a favorite. As Nasir takes his time getting back in the ring. I guess you could chalk that up to veteran experience. And he's like, you know what? It's time to bring in the hero killer, Nick Andrews. Nick Andrews smiling at his opponent. A big shove. And he is calling out Anthony Esposito. And Napalm gets the tag. You wanted Esposito, you got him. Andrews, a little communication with the ref, able to duck that clothesline attempt into the gut wrench. No! Taken down. Little head scissor takedown into the avalanche on the corner. Oh, what a chop. Oh, and another, you can feel that all the way here. A big forearm. And another avalanche, followed by the forearm. Going into the opposing corner. And a drop kick with some force. With the running momentum. And that's what you get when you call out Anthony Esposito. And just launching himself off the ropes. Another close count. And Abdul Nasir reminding the ref of his duties to keep him off the hair as a knee to the midsection. Oh, and a knee to the head for Esposito. Nick Andrews, you can see the anger in each move. 1, 2, only 2 for the Hostile Collective. And head first into the top turnbuckle. A tag into Nasir. And placed across the top turnbuckle. Continuous strikes from the Hostile Collective. And looking back at Napalm saying, look at your partner without any words. And a shoulder tackle wipes out Esposito. And grabbing Esposito by the ankle, dragging him across the ring, away from his partner. Just a little kick. And in comes Nick Andrews. Exposing the abdomen, and he strikes. Esposito, you can see him panting for breath. As the Hostile Collective have taken over this match. Set him up for a clothesline, no. Roll up pin, no, excuse me. Almost had a super kick, but it was caught. Kick to the abdomen. And a suplex, no. A suplex going the opposite direction. Head first into the mat, but Napalm comes in to break the pinfall. And ref trying to restore order here. Reminding Napalm to get back to his corner. And that wasn't a real tag. Nasir just made the noise of a tag. And raking the eyes. That's just a show of disrespect for their opponent. And again, another tag for Andrews. Tells him to go into that corner, and he does. Sending Nasir into the corner. Splashing into Esposito, fed back for a backbreaker. Only a 2 count. Lining him up, and he hits him with the right hand between the nose. Between the eyes, excuse me. And again, saying it's an easy night, and completely missing there. And down goes Nasir. Both men down. Does Esposito have enough to get the tag as Nasir rolls to his corner, seeking the same? And tag for Andrews. Esposito, he gets the tag. In comes Danny Napalm. And just look at the speed, the kicks. What a combination. Irish whipped into the corner. Gets out of the way of the clothesline. But instead, met with a Pele kick with some help from the ropes. He might have set himself up for the knee. 1, 2, 2.5 for Holy Hell. And going for the ride, no, cut short as the elbows rain down on the head, and what a chop! Napalm tried to respond, and he does again. And you can see both men's skin lighting up a bright red, nearly matching the color of their respective attires. Ducks the clothesline, a little spinning back fist, caught into a spine buster in the middle of the ring. Again, both competitors down. And they are not moving. Both teams just unloading the arsenal on one another. As Abdul Nasir reaching for a tag, Esposito fighting to get back to his feet on the apron. You can see still a little dazed, and in comes Nasir. Napalm, not quite there, didn't get the tag. Nasir had a hold of the ankle. Oh, kick to the midsection. Taking him down to one knee. Esposito comes in with the knee and super kick. Tried getting the pinfall, but Esposito was sent into it, breaking it up. And it looks like Andrews might be injured, that jaw, in a bad way, as Holy Hell goes to work on him. Referee trying to separate him. Esposito trying to get in, and oh! Abdul Nasir taking out Napalm. Oh, what a lariat! But Esposito rolling to the corner, trying to get out of a pinfall attempt. And Napalm still in a daze as the Hostile Collective has him lined up. And there's that lariat. And they won! The Hostile Collective putting away Holy Hell with their own finisher. That was one hellacious match. victory for the Hostile Collective. But you gotta give credit to Holy Hell, who gave everything they had. You may not like it, but in the end, Hostile Collective getting the victory.
The Hostile Collective! 1 second! The Hostile Collective runs the ice pack!
What's going on, folks? It's JC here for Warriors of Wrestling. I am with the real Warriors of
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of the Mike Datello Show. I'm host Mike Datello. We are here. Big ladder match tonight, April 11th, 3555 Victory Boulevard, right here, Fun Station USA. Both world championships hanging up above the ring. 2 men, 1 winner, 1 undisputed champion. I'm sorry, continue your job.
Well, as I was saying, you have a big ladder match tonight. Not the first time you've met Roger Mendez, but it is the first time you're meeting him in ladder match action. So how have you prepared for this match, and how are you feeling going into it?
Nervous, but you know, overwhelmed. Obviously, the best way that you can prepare for a ladder match is by studying tape, making sure your body's healthy, ready to take all those big bumps, and just ready to win. That's it. That's how I prepare.
And we know that Joe Bellini has it out for you. If there's any variables in tonight's matchup, are you ready for them?
Yeah, I've dealt with that in the past. Back in December, he tried. Back in January, he tried. February, March. We're about to be in April. If he didn't try, it wouldn't be a Warriors wrestling show, wouldn't it? So.
No, it would not. Well, Mike Datello, we wish you good luck in tonight's matchup.
Thank you, big dog.
Go knock him dead, pal.
Oh, yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to this week's episode of the Mike Datello Show. I'm host Mike Datello. I know Venemo's not here. Venemo's place. I'll see you guys next week.
Venemo.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, our following contest is scheduled for what fall?
Clean that up.
Just waiting for the right moment to strike. Coiled like a cobra. Introducing first from Staten Island, New York, weighing in at 190 pounds, he is the Eye of the Storm, Devine Overrated. And introducing his opponent, he is the 4th row flyweight champion. This is Real One. So good to see. How you doing? You all right? What's up? How you
Ready? Mind if I borrow that? Nothing without big gas, baby.
So good to see. Everybody knows that I am a certified G and a bona fide star, and you can't teach that. Bada boom, we was champ in a room. How you doing? Jalen! Home of Wu-Tang, buddy. Got that Wu-Tang W tatted on my arm right here, people. I'm a big fan of Staten Island. Staten Island, how you doing? And this guy, what'd you win, the Arnold Classic? What is that? Oh, that right there. That ain't you. This right here is me, though, I'll tell you that. This is the flyweight champion of 4th row. And you might be in a Fantastic Four, Johnny Storm. Okay, pal? But you ain't Tony Storm. You ain't James Storm. And you ain't Sandy, okay, Katrina? But I'm gonna tell you right now, you're in the midst of a storm right now, okay? The Zoe storm is about to blow you down, alright? I think a strong COVID wind would take you out, but nonetheless, I am going to prove. Before I get to the fact that I know, how to spell a word out, and you guys do too, I'm gonna let you know something, alright? It was just a few years ago I was here in this very building, okay? And a kid came up to me and he asked me for some advice, alright? And my only advice is don't take advice. But I decided I wanted to be nice. And I talked to this kid. And this kid right here went on to win 3 tag team championships. And now you're calling yourself the King of New York. Well, okay, Wesley Snipes, Christopher Walken, whatever, all right. I'm done talking. Here's what I'm gonna prove. That whether you win or lose tonight, you've already proved something to me, and I'm a certified G. Hell yeah! So whether you win or lose tonight doesn't define you, okay? Okay. All right. I've had a lot of losses in my life and my career, but I do know one thing for sure, okay? That nobody ever won without losing. All right. So when you lose tonight, I don't need you to feel, bad about yourself and feel like you're maybe only one word to describe you, and I'm gonna spell it out for you. S-A-W-F-D. All right, kid, we'll see how you go.
Well, Danny Storm with quite the challenge ahead of him.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is now for the 4th row flyweight championship.
Wait, what? No way! Well, that's an opportunity of a lifetime. Well, if the pressure wasn't on Danny Storm before, it certainly is now, as the 4th row flyweight championship is on the line. And as Real One said before, he has given Danny Storm advice in the past. And with said advice, Danny Storm has become not only the King of New York, but a 3-time Warriors of Wrestling Tag Team Champion, the winner of Warriors of Wrestling Past, Present, and Future Battle Royal. Many accomplishments for him, and there have been many accomplishments for Real One. As you can see, came in with the gold, former WWE Cruiserweight Champion, as he goes to work on the arm, nearly bending it in half. Again, trying to dissect the arm, but Danny Storm rolling through into a side headlock. Oh, a little bit of a mockery there and using his own moniker against him. Real One, though, able to sweep out the legs. Ooh. Lighting up the back as he takes hold of the arm. Into the ropes, Real One goes. Going into the opposing side and a crossbody out of nowhere. Wipes out the eye of the Storm. Ooh. And Storm sent head first into the top turnbuckle. Real One unloading with right hands. And he reaches double digits. And it looks like the Real One is proven he is not soft. And it is baseball season, and that one was in the strike zone. Little hit by pitch from Real One. There's no walking in wrestling as he's sent to the corner, and a clothesline to follow. Little bulldog head first into the middle of the ring. Real One. Is it time to play some football? Possibly some soccer with the World Cup coming to the tri-state area. Oh, and I think that's right through the uprights. What do you think? Was that good? I'd say it was good. Off the ropes, and Danny Storm catches him with a quick one. And that was a lightning flash kick from Danny Storm, but not enough for 3. And now sending Real One into the corner, bouncing off the turnbuckles. Just goes to show you how much force was in that throw. A right hand and a kick. Working on the midsection, another lightning flash kick in the corner. And now Real One seated on the top turnbuckle. Danny Storm lining him up for something. What could it be? Well, maybe Real One made a mistake in giving Danny Storm advice, as that may lead to his defeat. Oh, wait, maybe not. As the right hands hitting the rib cage of Danny Storm, sending him off the ropes. Real One gonna fly, and a flying crossbody wipes out Danny Storm. 1, 2, still only 2. And he's got the mic in hand. Of course, had it on his hand, of course. Amped up, and some dance moves and a leg drop. 1, 2, another 2 count. And Real One getting amped up as he has the crowd behind him. Looks like he's gonna go to the high rent district one more time. Danny Storm still getting to his feet and able to knock Enzo off balance. Oh, the Enziguri. That takes Enzo off. Real One off the ropes. And now the armbar in the center of the ring. That's great positioning. Away from the ropes. Real One might be in some trouble here. Wait a minute, I spoke too soon. Transitions into a pinfall. Wait, does he have the ropes there? I couldn't quite see. A little bit of an arm drag there as he hangs onto it and back into that armbar. Wrenching at it, but Real One is not giving up as he tries to get those shoulders pinned down once more, and he does too. Another close count, but Danny Storm not letting go of the arm. I mean, this could mean injury for Real One, possibly separation of the shoulder, but another pinfall attempt, and finally letting go of the arm. Wait a minute, flatliner from the Real One, gets back to his feet. An explosion of energy. Into the corner, going to the second rope. Scaling out his opponent as he gets back to his feet. And the DDT off the second rope. 1, 2, another 2 count. Not enough to put an end to the Storm. And Real One just reconfirming with Ref Jumbo if that was a 2 count. Took his eyes off the prize, nearly cost him there. Another close count for Danny Storm. Oh. And that might be donezo for Danny Storm. 1, 2, and that's it.
Here is your winner, and still the W.O.W Heavy Weight Champion,
Real One able to retain his title against the young Danny Storm.
I gotta say, people, I love doing this more than you'll ever know. You don't have to pay me to do this. I fucking love this. Excuse my language. How you doing? Hey, and I can't even tell you how inspired I am every single time I get to a locker room and I meet a kid like this who is willing to grind, do it the hard way, and really earn this thing. Yeah. All right? Doing what you're doing, man. You keep hitting the weight room, you keep hitting the towns, putting the miles on your car, taking $20, $50 here, $100 there, and that will add up. And I promise you one day, you'll be up there on the top rope, and it won't be here, it'll be in the garden. You want something to chase? I promise you, people. I promise you. If you chase the dream long enough, you're gonna catch that motherfucker.
And how you doing? The show of respect from Real One.
Thank these people. One more time for Amore, the Real One.
And forget about it. Total respect between both competitors.
Thank each and every one of you. Every step of this journey, whether it's Enzo, Amore, Steve Macklin, Mendez, Mike Datello, every single step of this journey is all because of you and all your support for me. So we may have taken a loss today, but that's what we said. You can't win without losing. And we're going to come back stronger. Thank you.
Danny Storm showing he was down but not out. So much ahead for this young talent. Can't wait to see what the future holds for the Eye of the Storm.
Daddy Stone!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time.
Our following contest, back from intermission, is scheduled for what fall? Representing the club from Queens, New York, weighing in at 205 pounds, he is the five-star stud, Joey Ace!
Well, the fans letting Joey Ace hear it as he ripped up their sign at ringside. Little exchange of words with Ref Shady.
Introducing his opponent from Budapest, Hungary. He's the former Belgian champion, a record-setting Hungarian champion, and current Croatian champion, Tamas Szabo!
And Tamas Szabo coming all the way from Budapest, Hungary. Joey Ace taking a sweet time getting into the ring. And the fans behind Szabo. Wow. Fans want to see Joey Ace in a body bag. I mean, that just goes to show you the reputation he has in Warriors of Wrestling. Well, he's called the Ruthless Gentleman. Here's the gentleman part. Shake the man's hand. Oh, and he kicks it. And now Szabo ready for action as the bell is tolled. A quick lockup in the middle of the ring. Tamas Szabo, as I said earlier, coming all the way from Budapest, Hungary. He has achieved many wrestling accolades overseas. He is a former Belgian champion, a record-setting Hungarian champion, the current Croatian champion, and next month he has a shot at the Czech Republic Gold. And now Joey Ace lighting up Szabo and putting him in the side headlock. Szabo is the Ruthless Gentleman, and you will see an old school style of wrestling from him with submission, technical ability, grappling and brawling style, and more. And the five-star stud Joey Ace, he said that he wanted Szabo to enjoy his time here in New York, get the full experience, get lost on the subway, go to Times Square, etc. But he refuses to let him stamp his flag, yes, I quote that, stamp his flag in New York City at his expense. Ducking, but from what? There was nothing there, and there he is. Szabo lighting up the chest. forcing a handshake after lighting up the chest. Szabo tried going to the outside, but met with the hip toss. And a big right forearm, more to follow. Twisting the arm, getting out of it. Drop kick, but the Ruthless Gentleman got out of the way. And a scoop slam in the center of the ring. Tried grabbing a hold of the legs, but Joey Ace kicked him out. And a clobbering shot to the back. And that's gonna light up the chest of Joey Ace. Head first into the turnbuckle. Tamas Szabo really has an advantage here. Continuing to light up the chest as the Bellini Club staring from ringside. Catching himself in the corner with a big back elbow. Building up separation. Ace trying to get a right hand in, but taken down off the second rope and a double stomp. Only a 2 count, but that double stomp took the wind out of his sails. And you can see Tamas Szabo trying to keep the Bellini Club out of his business as they get near the apron, and Szabo goes out to ringside. Right where Scotty Priest is, and I don't like that. Scotty Priest had some words for the Ruthless Gentleman, and I think he's gonna find out why he's ruthless right now. Wait a minute, Joey Ace with the baseball slide, sending Szabo into the guardrails. You gotta give the assist to the Bellini Club for the distraction. Again, sent into the guardrails. That ribcage bouncing off the steel. Fans letting the Bellini Club hear it. And bouncing head off the apron with a right hand strike. As the action continues at ringside up to the 4 count. Rolling back in the ring and right back out to break the count. As it restarts, they'll get more time to fight on the outside, but in goes Szabo. Joey Ace going to the top rope. What's he thinking here? And a crossbody wipes him out. 1, 2, not enough for 3. And a right hand keeps Szabo off his feet, and on the ropes he goes. And that's gonna give Joey Ace the time to choke him out with some help from the second rope. But Szabo finally gets the right hand in, and another chop to the chest, another right hand. Joey Ace going on the ropes. Wait, no, reversing the Irish whip. What a leapfrog over. And the drop kick wipes out the Ruthless Gentleman. In fall. Ooh, nearly had him there. That was a close call. And Szabo stays down off the right hand. Oh, somebody said send him back to Hungary. And Joey Ace plans to do just that with the neck breaker. Might need a neck pillow for the plane ride home. Another 2 count for Joey Ace. And locking up the submission in the middle of the ring. Applying pressure to that neck. Tamas maybe fading, no, getting back to his feet. And a jawbreaker. That'll build up the separation he needed. Runs right into a back elbow. And the big boot to follow. Out of the way, Joey Ace, abdomen into the turnbuckle. Looked like he was looking for the Olympic slam, was Szabo, but into a roll-up. Only a 2 count. Double clothesline, no. I think Szabo got the better of that exchange. Kick to the abdomen. Szabo riding a wave of lightning. Oh, but it's cut short with that chop. Ace going for a ride to the apron. Gets out of the way of the shoulders. Szabo kicks him. Oh, what a spinning back fist. Now going to the top rope as Joey Ace is leaned on the second rope and the leg drop. What amazing athleticism from Szabo, as it was a swanton that legs got him on the neck. Has a hold of the arm, twisting it up, and I think he was looking for that hammerlock DDT. Ooh, some right hands, and non-stop is that, as he looks for some momentum and ran right into a chop to the throat. Joey Ace capitalizes. 1, 2, only 2. A moonsault, but way off target. Rolls through to avoid the clothesline. Whoa, wait a minute. Fighting for position, but Joey Ace gets it. Pinfall, and now a pinfall. Scotty Priest there for the distraction. I think Szabo may have had victory if it weren't for Priest. Pinfall 2, sent into the ropes. And there's the Olympic slam from Szabo. 1, 2, only 2. Now Szabo calling for something as he goes to the top turnbuckle, but again, Scotty Priest comes to the outside, and Bellini taking out the feet of Szabo, knocking him off balance. The numbers game shows it still has the upper hand. Joey Ace gonna meet Szabo at the top turnbuckle. And a superplex. And Scotty Priest telling the crowd to witness the greatest elbow ever, and it connects. And the 5-star stud achieves victory.
Here's your winner, the 5-star stud, Joey Ace!
Well, Tamas Szabo came overseas for a fight, and he gave Joey Ace just that. But in the end, the numbers game shows why it's stronger, as the Bellini Club assists Joey Ace in getting a victory. What's going on, folks? It's me, the King of Commentary, JC. I am joined alongside the Warriors of Wrestling Women's Champion, Suzy Tonic. Suzy, you have a big matchup tonight. You are taking on one of your dearest friends here at Warriors of Wrestling in Misty. How are you going to overcome your friendship and keep your title here tonight?
Well, here's the thing. Yes, we've been friends, but once it comes to that title, once it comes to that championship, I have worked extremely hard for, and I'm not just going to give it up. I love you, Misty. Just as a friend, we're great friends. But this championship is staying with me. This title is staying with me, and I'm not going to give it up for any reason whatsoever.
Well, there you have it, folks. Suzy is locked in. She's loaded. We'll see her in action here tonight at Real One. Suzy, thank you very much, and good luck.
Thank you.
Up next, be prepared as the No Limits Championship is on the line. Anything goes, and I gotta tell you, the Poison Prince truly does have a poison mind to be taking on 4 other competitors. We have Jalen White, Eroc, Justin Adams, and Alvin Alverez. That is a lot of competitors. Will he be able to handle them all? This is going to be insane. Buckle in, folks. This is gonna be a wild one.
Ladies and gentlemen, our following contest is a fatal 4-way match, and it is for the Warriors of Wrestling No Limits Championship! Introducing the challengers first, accompanied to the ring by Amore from Staten Island, New York, weighing 172 pounds. He is smooth as silk, Jalen White.
Jalen White, smooth as silk, getting in the face of the young audience here at Warriors of Wrestling. Now, Mira Moon trying to go for a high five, but the kid's not having any of it.
Next, from New York City, weighing 165 pounds, he is the modern-day rock star, Eroc!
Modern-day rock star Eroc looking to get back what he lost. Former No Limits champion. Here comes the ECW King, Alvin Alverez.
Here we go!
You gotta think Alvin Alverez may have a slight advantage. I mean, just look at the size. The man is a powerhouse.
Staten Island, tonight's the night where Alvin Alverez wins the No Limits title, right? Let's go! Here we go once again. Back and forth.
Yeah, if there's one man I would not want to be in the ring with, it is Alvin Alverez. I might have to change my pants if I was his opponents. Prince, Jason Void, gained the No Limits Championship back at last month's show, New Breed, as he took on former champion Eroc in what was one violent battle. Jason Void went to the extreme as he had a body full of thumbtacks. But thanks to an assist from the Aquarius Demon of all people, Max Bane, he was able to distract Eroc and give Jason Void the gold. Not exactly sure what's going on there, but ladies and gentlemen, this is a fatal four-way for the No Limits Championship. And as you know, with the No Limits Championship, it's just that. There are no limits in this matchup. Anything goes in a fatal four-way. And I gotta say, this is smart right off the get-go. All opponents going after Alvin Alverez. He is the bigger man. He is the powerhouse of this match. The sooner you take him out of the equation, the better your chances get at achieving the No Limits Championship. Jalen White literally kicking Alvin Alverez in the rear as Eroc is leading on the second rope. Void and White teaming up on the double clothesline. No, and with a clothesline from Alvin Alverez. Alverez has been with Warriors of Wrestling now for a couple of years, and he is looking to get his first championship in this matchup. Oh my God. Are you seeing what I just saw? He hit him, and it had no effect on Alverez. It snapped the cane in half and the Olympic slam from Eroc. What a monster Alverez is. And a little Samoan drop for Jason Void. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like that. A little partnership between Alvin Alverez and Eroc. What are they thinking here? Going off the ropes, and Alverez gonna launch him to the outside, taking out Void. What high-flying ability, what teamwork, and I'm sure that's not gonna last long in this fatal four-way match. Void sent into the guardrail, now Eroc going to work on smooth as silk Jalen White. Well, wait, here comes Alverez. Oh! Shifting the guardrails a whole foot. He might have broken his rib cage. And Void has Eroc on the steel post, and Jalen White delivers an avalanche. It's gonna do some serious damage to the spine of Eroc. And Void, I think he just handed White his cane, or his, excuse me, maybe not. Lighting up the chest of Alvin Alverez, and now Void teaming up with White once again. Keeping Alverez planted in that corner. He is going nowhere as he shoved a piece of that cane in his mouth. And he duct taped Alverez's wrist to the guardrails. Alverez cannot move. He is trapped on the guardrail. Jalen White and Void go back into the ring. Eroc going to work on Void, and White delivers the forearm to the back of the neck. And a neck breaker to follow. And Void getting the pinfall. White just kind of stood there and watched that. I'm not exactly sure why. Chop to the chest. Oh, wait a minute. Alverez, I think he's breaking free from the tape on the guardrail. And Void takes notice of the situation and does something about it. Pimpin' 8 simping from Jalen White. Puts some strut behind that elbow. And Void, I think he's continuing to wrap tape around the wrist of Alverez, keeping him out of the matchup. And Alverez continuing to pick apart the tape. Void getting back into the ring as Eroc just got rocked by that turnbuckle. And some shoulders delivered to the abdomen. And a kick to the midsection to follow. Sweeping out the leg, rolling through the Poison Prince with a cannonball into the corner. I think he might have hurt himself in the process. And now Jalen White going back to work on Alvin, and Alvin is broken free from the guardrails. Jalen White went ribs first into the guardrails himself. And that spells disaster for Smooth as Silk. Oh, hit as hard as nails. And in comes the chair. Jason Void using it on Eroc. As Alverez continues to go to work on White on the outside. Defending champion. Oh! I think a fan got involved in the action. As Void wedges the chair between the ropes, sending Rock. Wait a minute, no! Head first into the chair goes the defending champion. And he may be knocked out. Woo! Man, you can hear that chop from Alverez. Off the ropes goes White, ducks that clothesline, right into the hands of Alverez on the shoulder. Oh my God, what a body slam. All that weight crashing down on White. 1, 2, Eroc there to break things up. And Alverez like, what are you doing? And that partnership is well over. Eroc responds with a right hand. But lighting up the chest. Wait a minute, going for a right on the shoulders. Eroc delivering the elbows to the side of the temple. And an Olympic slam, if he can get this off, that'd be quite impressive. But can't do so. Ducks that chop attempt and a super kick. Alverez's eyes are glazed over and a flatliner from Jalen White. But Void back to his feet and the chair shot right between the shoulder blades and another for good measure. And one for Jalen White as well, and he's not finished. Just unleashing hell on his opponents with the chair. 1 for Alverez. 2 for Alverez. And 3, that one got all of it. Oh my goodness. Non-stop Alvin Alverez has taken the worst beating from the chair out of all opponents. Oh, it might have hit him in the head as he was trying to roll out to ringside. Whoa, Eroc rolling through. Has him up. Oh, spiked on his head. Wait a minute. Much like last month, the Aquarius Demon is back in the No Limits title fight. What is going on? Eroc. What a Falcon Arrow. Max Bane grabbing a lifeless Jason Void, tossing him on top of Eroc, and Void retains.
Here is your winner and still Warriors of Wrestling No Limits Champion, Jason Boyd!
Well, Boyd picks up the victory, but again, another assist from Max Bane. What? I don't quite understand this. Boyd's aid, but what does this mean for them? Are they partners? I don't quite understand. I'm sure we'll learn more about it. Wait a minute, the attack knocked over the swinging neck breaker. That's a no savior by Jason Boyd on the belt, and Alverez coming back to the ring to assist what I'm sure is an injured Eroc. Just what is going on in the No Limits division?
Up next, the Warriors of Wrestling Women's Championship is on the line. Suzy Tonic has had an impressive run, taking out Jackie Go last month. This month, she finds a new challenge in the up-and-comer Misty. Will their friendship get in the way of this matchup? We'll see right now. Let's take it to the ring.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, our following contest is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the Warriors of Wrestling Women's Championship.
Get him!
Our fingers are stuck in the socket. It's just a nature. Get ready, we'll do it again. Not recover, the hangover. When your eyes got me drunk, I was sober. Is it true that you love me? I dare you to kiss me. It's true. The dance floor.
Introducing the challenger first, to my right, fighting out of Brooklyn, New York, she is tiny but mighty. This is Misty! And her opponent, to my left, also reigning and defending Warriors of Wrestling Women's Champion, this is Suzy
And this is gonna be a good one, folks. The defending Warriors of Wrestling Women's Champion, Suzy Tonic, taking on tiny but mighty Misty. I just learned that now. This match officially underway. This is definitely going to be interesting, folks. The signs of respect off rip. Both women have trained together. They have become friends. Will that friendship remain intact after this matchup? That is the question. Gold does many things to the mind of a wrestler. But hopefully that doesn't break apart a good friendship here tonight. A little bit of technical ability. Both women working on their arms. Taken down is Misty. Suzy Tonic trying to end the match early with a submission hold as Misty gets back to her feet and works on the arm herself. Go a little bit of an arm drag takedown, continuing to hold on to the arm. Really dissecting the arm and to the side headlock. But the ropes breaks apart the hold, but sets Misty up for a shoulder tackle, wiping out Suzy. Off the ropes once more, ducking the clothesline, and another arm drag. Suzy taking down Misty. Misty showing respect. That was a good move. Indeed it was. Wait, at the roll-up pin? No. Arm drag takedown. Misty sent to the corner. As Suzy Tonic runs right into the turnbuckle. Grabbing onto her jaw. Hopefully there's no teeth missing after that one, and a chop as Misty blows a kiss to the crowd. Into the other turnbuckle goes Suzy Tonic. Misty with a clothesline. Kick right to the chest, another one. And just look at the force behind those kicks as Suzy's back continues to bounce off the turnbuckles with each kick. Oh, double knees to the back. I mean, that could damage your kidney area. But Suzy finds a way to kick out. I'm sure her lower back is in extreme pain after that double knee. But trying to build up separation with some right hands. Into the turnbuckle she goes. And Misty wilding up the crowd. And a little bit of a back bump. And back bump part 2. Misty is somewhat of a metal fan. Always loves an encore. And she's about the culture. I don't know if that was the cleanest of moves. Kind of left me speechless. I didn't know what to say myself. And a pinfall attempt, only a 2 count for Misty. Suzy Back against the ropes. Misty meets her there with the Irish whip. Suzy saw Misty fall and she has the legs wrapped around the neck. And just continuing to stomp her face into the mat. Not in a conventional way, but certainly effective. An exchange of strikes between both women, and I think that was a direct slap right to the side of the face. Suzy, regaining her strength, delivered a back elbow to the chin of Misty and kicks her away. Suzy regaining her strength with a clothesline, another one. Kick to the midsection, and the face plant. Two count for the defending women's champion. Misty trying to find an opening, but she gets her legs taken out as she is leaning against the second rope. A little 619, but I guess we'll call it the 516. We're in Staten Island. Kick to the midsection and a stunner. A Suzy stunner. That could be it. 1, 2, and she's done it.
Here is your winner, and still Warriors of Wrestling Women's Champion, Suzy Tonic.
Suzy Tonic continues her impressive run with the Warriors of Wrestling Women's Championship. I think the real question is who can dethrone her? Who is her next opponent? And now it looks like she's going to check on her friend Misty, make sure she's all right after a hard-fought battle, and raising her hand as a sign of respect. Well, wait a minute! What the hell is this? Misty just clotheslined Suzy. But you're friends. What is going? Wait a minute. Sasha Striker. What is she doing here? And Misty continuing her ruthless attack against what was once her best friend. And Sasha Striker trying to talk some sense into Misty. And whoa, hey, Amore Moon and Jalen White here. What is going on? Sasha Striker with a right hand to Amore Moon. And Jalen White stopping on Sasha. What the hell? Laying his hands on a woman. Disgusting. And now helping Misty get in some shots on Suzy. We need to get some order in here. Back Jumbo, what do you get in there? What the? A flatliner to Suzy. Calling Suzy up. Well, I'm not going to say it. If you heard it, you heard it. But that's absolutely disrespectful. You piece of garbage. And in comes 6'3" of Glam and a whole lot of damn. Glamzilla entering the ring, wiping out Jalen White and Amore Moon. Misty running backstage, wanting no part of Glamzilla. Amore Moon grabbed by the neck. That's a choke slam by the glamorous one. And the beauty mark to Jalen White. Glamzilla cleaning house. And now going to check on Suzy after the vicious attack. And Sasha Striker as well. that sportsmanship. Glamzilla coming to the aid of Suzy and Sasa Striker. The women's division is in chaos, but still has a champion in Suzy Tonic.
Up next, folks, it is main event time, the match you have all been waiting for, the ladder match to determine who is the real Warriors of Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. We have defending champion Mike Datello taking on Roger Mendez. Joe Bellini has crowned Mendez with the championship, but it's kind of a fake championship. It's not the real gold. We'll see who is the unified Warriors of Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. It's main event time. Let's get to the ring.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, live in Staten Island, New York, this is your main event of the evening, and it is a ladder match, and it is for the Warriors of Wrestling Heavyweight Championship!
Making his way to the ring. He is the, and I say this in air quotes, real Warriors of Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. He always comes out with, I want to say, a replica title of the World Heavyweight Championship. We all know the real Warriors of Wrestling World Champion is Mike Datello. Oh boy.
Crown the undisputed Warriors of Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. I think you should do it correctly. I want the entire damn thing. Do it!
Come on, man, leave the guy alone.
From Staten Island, New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, he looks like a wrestler. He fights like a wrestler because he is a wrestler, and he is the current reigning and defending Warriors of Wrestling real world champion. This is Roger Mendez.
Poor Franklin Myers. He's been hearing it from the crowd and now hearing it from Roger Mendez. I don't know how his night can get any harder. But here comes the true W.O.W World Heavyweight Champion, Mike Datello.
As you say, here's the first, also from Staten Island, New York, weighing in at 190 pounds, he is the current reigning and defending Warriors of Wrestling World Champion, the American Mike Datello.
Datello giving a fan a souvenir, the shirt off his back. That just goes to show you the character. Both men throwing ladders at each other. Collision in the front in an all-out brawl. Strikes and knees. Roger Mendez falls to his knees. Oh my goodness. And a scoop slam atop the ladders. That's going to damage the back early on. And sending him to the outside. Datello amped up off the ropes, and Datello gonna fly to the outside. Mendez bounces off the guardrails. And Datello ripping up a sign from one of the W.O.W crowd members. As Datello thought he had a moment with the ladder, but Mendez gets in a big right hand to the abdomen. And Datello climbing the ladder, crossbody off the ladder.
Come on, baby!
Good awareness by Datello, able to jump on the rungs of the ladder, deliver a crossbody. Mendez, no wait, reversing the Irish whip, sending Datello into the guardrail. And now Mendez gonna grab a ladder. Is he gonna go for the title now? As Datello right there, oh, wiping out the legs as Mendez falls face first on the ladder. And now Datello getting back into the ring and bringing a ladder with him, trying to seal victory early. Oh, terrible positioning. Mendez forcing the ladder down and one end up into the face of Datello, taking a little mid-match beverage. And the neckbreaker delivered to Datello. Mendez trying to roll him out to ringside and go for the gold. Setting up the ladder. And Ref Shady getting called into the ring. Oh, come on, man. Mendez making Shady hold on to the ladder for him as Datello gets back to his feet. Has him on the shoulders. Able to get off, but into the corner he goes. And Datello sent face first into the ladder, knocking it over. And the crowd is loving it. I didn't know Roger Mendez had this many fans. And the ladder now taken down, placed in the center of the ring. Knee to the abdomen. Datello going for the ride. And a scoop slam for Datello. That's revenge for what he did to Mendez earlier. You gotta think both men's backs are dealing with serious damage. Those ladders are no joke, folks. Those are steel, metal. It hurts like hell. There's no way you can sugarcoat it. As Mendez picks up Datello by the neck, face first into the turnbuckle. Keeping him locked in place and chopping the chest. And that's just disrespectful. Just driving the boot into the neck. Mendez bringing Datello to the center of the ring. A little standing suplex. And Mendez now just letting the crowd hear it. Mendez was anointed by Joe Bellini as the real world champion. And he wants to give himself the ultimate birthday present. Yes, that's right, folks. It's Roger Mendez's birthday tomorrow. It would be the most insane present of all time to get the World Heavyweight Championship the day before your birthday. Mike Datello is also toying with Mendez I mean, the guy brought in John Cena to the Mike Datello show. And John Cena had some words. A little bit of a spinebuster takedown there from Mendez. Oh, come on, man. Doing some push-ups, one hand on the neck of Mike Datello. Now a right hand to the abdomen and to the head to follow. Off the ropes he goes and boom! Rammed right into a back elbow. Mike Datello wiped out as he's kicked almost to ringside, but now Mendez bringing in the ladder, placing it on the bottom rope. What's he thinking here? Oh my goodness. Oh! Forcing Datello's skull into the ladder. And that might be the knockout maneuver for Mendez. Perfect opportunity to climb the ladder. No, wait. Wants to continue the attack, make a statement to Datello, and put him out of action here. I think he got him on the leg there. Oh, just dropping the ladder on the spine. Oof, even I cringed at that one. And now the ladder being placed in the corner. Mendez is not done dissecting Mike Datello. Wants to take out every part of the body. Bringing in another ladder. And setting it up right. And Mendez now climbing the ladder. But Datello trying to push it over. Mendez gets back to his feet. And a gut-wrench suplex to Datello. And now, a ladder in two corners of the ring. Datello getting back to his feet. Mendez gonna launch him into the ladder. And some of the fans loving every minute of it. Mendez tries to bring Datello back to his feet, but Datello unloading some strikes. Trying to send Mendez back in the corner, but it doesn't work as he sent Datello instead. And Mendez getting back to his feet. Notice how he's still not trying to set up the ladder. Continuing to pick apart Datello. And there you go. Datello getting revenge from being sent into the ladder twice. Mendez down and out now. Datello, I think he's going to take the opportunity, climb the ladder to get the gold. Calling on the crowd and the ref to keep the ladder in place. But Mendez back to his feet and taking Datello off the ladder. Ooh, Mendez taken out head first into the second turnbuckle. And Datello rolled to ringside, going underneath the ring, and in come the steel chairs. Just more implements of destruction. This just goes to show how much dismay, how much hatred these two men have for each other. Wanting to utilize every weapon possible, more than just a ladder in this ladder match. And just, what is he setting up? It looks like he's got a wooden board and he's placed it between two steel chairs. Oh my God. He's gonna place Mendez on the top turnbuckle. Who knows if Mendez will be at home for his birthday after this? Power bomb through the wood! Oh my God! Mendez broken apart by the wood. But both men have taken so much brutality in this ladder match. Datello taking his time, unable to capitalize quickly as he goes for another ladder on the outside. And Datello getting the broken wood out of the way. And he grabbed a spray bottle and, well, that's nice of him. He's just cooling off Mendez. That's a little bit of show of respect. I can respect that. Giving him a little cool down after a diabolical move. And now in comes the ladder that I'm sure will get it done. That ladder has some height to it. But wait, Mendez coming in with one that's equal in height? Yes, indeed. As Datello begins to climb, and now Mendez trying to climb, meeting him halfway. Both men are going to reach for the gold, and Mendez had fingertips on it, and Datello has the same. Who will get the gold first? This is a race for the titles. Couple of back elbows, taking Mendez off the ladder. And now he takes Datello off as well, face first into the top turnbuckle. Mendez now positioning both ladders underneath the belts. And this may be it, folks. Datello, wait a minute. No, climbing the second ladder as fast as he can. Hands on the belts, both competitors. Hey, wait a minute, one strap in. What? Well, Mendez has a belt and Datello has a belt, but well, the brawl continues. But who's the real W.O.W World Heavyweight Champion? The fight just, I don't know what's going on here. Who's the champion? What? Whoa! Mike Datello just unloaded a right hand on Joe Bellini. And now Bellini with some hands for Datello. And out comes the W.O.W roster to break this brawl up. Shoot, we might need some fans to help us out with this one. All hell has broken loose in Staten Island, New York. Oh, Datello nearly breaking free. But who's the champion? See Mendez and getting closer to Datello. Oh my God! And there they go! Once more! And the Aquarius Demon is loving every bit of this chaos. I mean, that's a psychotic mind, though. Well, I don't know exactly. Oh, wait a minute. Joe Bellini.
Hey! This is for you and you only. Back up. You put your hands on me one more time. One more time on that belt's gonna be vacant. Alright. These people wanted to see, and I wanted to see Roger Mendez take that belt down, but you ruined it again. So I'll tell you what. Alright, let me be nice Billy. Well, it'll be nice for 2 minutes. You better listen. Staten Island, we're back here on June 13th. And I don't let you guys decide, because we gotta settle this once and for all.
Quit starting up with that water. I'll come on fire and kick your ass.
Get down, Scott, you idiot. You guys want to see on June 13th a last man standing match between Mendez and Mike Datello?
Okay, I like that. I like that.
Or do you want to see these two guys inside of a 15-foot high steel cage?
I like that a lot.
I think I got my answer. Staten Island, you can still kiss my ass. I can tell. Put your hands on me one more time. That's done.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we will settle this hopefully once and for all, as Roger Mendez will meet Mike Datello in a steel cage back here in Staten Island, New York, as the brawl continues. And now that's Scotty Priest going to battle with Danny Napalm. What is going on?
Thank you for coming tonight. We'll see you next time.
Well, folks, as we restore order, this has been one hell of an event. This has been Warriors of Wrestling's Real One. We hope to see you next time. We'll be back in Staten Island on June 13th. Thank you very much. This is the King of Commentary, the voice of Warriors of Wrestling for tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, June 13th, 15-foot high steel cage match for the Warriors of Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Mike Datello, Roger Mendez. Thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. Please give up safe, and we'll see you all next time.
And you heard it from Franklin Myers as well. As I was saying, this is the King of Commentary for Franklin Myers and for myself. Have a great night. And if you want to see wrestling, come to Warriors of Wrestling.